Hello everybody, I am One Yard Stare with Reddit Clan Echo, and one of our clan members, COD, had a request that I do a video review of his base, and I think that's a pretty good idea, because it's definitely easier than trying to type it all out in clan chat. But taking a look at the base here, and you should have it in front of you, and I made a couple of preliminary suggestions, and it looks like COD has already put those in place. He had I think it was an elixir pump sitting here where this archer tower is. And then he had that archer tower, I think over there where that cannon was. But in any event, I suggested he put it down there because he had a bit of a dead spot between this archer tower and that cannon. So with the archer tower down in this corner, that gives him a little better protection from the bottom area of the map. In terms of structure, I generally like the base. It's got nice pockets. It's got a good separation between the walls, so you're not going to have one or two wall breakers knock out multiple sections in very many areas. My biggest opportunity that I see for improvement would be, of course, to upgrade the walls that are level 4 walls, which are the black or dark gray walls, up to level 5, at least on the outermost perimeter. That's going to give you a little more protection from units like barbarians and giants who are just going to sit there and pound away on your walls, or lower level wall breakers. So of course you want to get those upgraded as quickly as you can. The next level of priority, actually it's probably even a higher level of priority, would be your splash defense units. And what I'm talking about are your mortars and your wizard towers. This wizard tower here is already at level 3. These two are at level 2. You definitely want to get those level 2 wizard towers up higher. The level 3, once you get these two level 2s brought up to at least level 3, maybe even level 4, then you can start upgrading that third wizard tower. And that's just going to help you deal more damage to large groups of, say, gobs, archers, barbarians, anything that happens to wander into that radius. Next would be mortars. You've already got them at level 4, which is good. That's a big help. But I would try to get those to level 5. That's going to give you a one-hit kill on most of the archers you're probably going to see. And of course not just one archer, but entire groups of archers. So you want to get that up to level 5 as quick as you can. Next thing I would look at are some of these cannons. So you got a couple in here at level 6. I thought I saw level 5, so yeah, level 5. You try to get them all up to like level 7 if you can. And then as you start bringing up the rest of your defenses, go ahead and move those up as well. This archer tower, of course, needs to be upgraded a couple of times, but at least at level 5 it's going to give you some measure of defense. Structurally, like I said before, I like the base the way it is, but I would suggest one move here, and I would take the clan castle and probably put it more central, probably right there in the same block that you've built for your town hall. And the reason is, if you look at this radius, that's a pretty large activation radius. If you were to put it central in your base, I'm thinking that radius would actually cover the entirety of your base, which is just going to help all your defenses out. Of course, in Clan Echo, we're giving out donations regularly, so if you're utilizing that for defense, it's only going to help you. One thing I did notice, you've got a cannon off here upgrading. And I would suggest, while you're upgrading any unit, I actually just let them upgrade in place. But if you do want to move it outside the walls or outside of its normal position, I would put it in a position where it's going to be hit by multiple defenses at once. And right off the bat, the only one that I see that's going to be more effective would probably be down in this area. Maybe shift this army camp over and this barrack over and stick that upgrading cannon right there. And the reasoning behind that is, even though it's upgrading, the raiding unit AI doesn't know or doesn't care that it's upgrading or not. It's still going to attack it. Giants will go right for that upgrading cannon instead of going to work on your walls trying to attack the cannon behind the walls. And same thing for barbs, archers, you name it. So why not have that cannon in a position where it can be attacked by multiple units, especially this mortar. Um, my general theory on defense is hold the attacking units in a position where they can be attacked for as long as possible before you let them in the walls. And I think moving that upgrading cannon would go along with that philosophy. Other than that, I generally like the base. Just a couple minor tweaks here and there without going into a full redesign, which I really don't think is necessary at this point. I'd like to see you maybe use your traps that you have available. Spring traps, small bombs. By watching your replays, you can see where people generally attack. And if you've looked at my base at all, I've got spring traps laid out in sometimes odd places, but historically that's the path that people take to get to my various resources. And so I would look at your replays and say, okay, it seems like everybody's going maybe in the direction towards my gold storage that's close to the wall here. Maybe lay a couple of spring traps out in front of it. It may allow you to get rid of a couple of giants, maybe some goblins, barbarians. But anytime you can get those guys off the playing field without really having to work at it, it's a real plus. Anyway, I generally like the base. A couple tweaks here and there, but that's all I got for you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments or on Clan Chat. Thanks a lot.